Oh, wait. You.
Brownsville Classical College, teachers, staff, and parents. Today is Tuesday, January 27th. Let's get our day started with the BCS Pledge. I'm a BCS Eagle. I will dream big and soar to new heights. I'm adaptable in everyday situations and intentional with my time, actions, and words. I have integrity and I'm a team player. My work is valued and I will succeed. I am a BCS Eagle.
And now for a comm classroom and social skill. This week's comm classroom is body scan. Sit up straight and comfortably in your chair. And close your eyes. Feel your feet flat on the floor. And feel the air moving in and out of your nose. If you notice any thoughts passing through your mind, let them float away. Now, without moving them, feel and relax your feet. Bring your attention to your legs. Relax your legs. Move your attention to your belly. Relax your belly. Notice your lower back. Relax your lower back. Bring your attention to your shoulders. Relax your shoulders. Feel your arms, hands, and fingers relaxing. Feel your jaw, eyes, and forehead relaxing as well. Notice your whole body. Let your whole body relax. Now, slowly wiggle your toes. Slowly wiggle your fingers. Keeping your eyes closed, gently sit up straight and comfortably in your chair. Now, take a deep breath in, hold, and exhale slowly. Notice how you feel. Slowly open your eyes. Thank you for doing this week's comm classroom body scan with me. And now I'm going to pass on for our BCS weather and recess.
Thank you, anchors. Good morning. I'm Jordan, and I'll be running your weather for today. Interval of clouds and sunshines, breezy and frigid with blowing and drifting snow, with a high of 16. Tonight, clear with partly cloudy and frigid, low of 4 degrees. Today will be indoor recess due to having cold weather. Please report to your homeroom for indoor recess today. Now I'm going to pass it back to the anchors for our social skill.
Thank you, Jordan. And this week's social skill focus is asking for help. How can you show this in the classroom? And now I'm going to pass on for our school news.
Thank you, anchors. And now this is our school news. Today's lunch is hamburgers and cheeseburgers. Reminder, the 6th through 8th graders are going on the MSI field trip today, so if you haven't submitted your slip yet, make sure to do it. Tomorrow is the BCS spelling bee starts for all classes champions. Good luck. Today's equal extras are beginning band, concert band, newspaper, Kahoot, and Spanish world language from 3:15 to 4:15. All after-school programs that meet in the gym are reminded to go directly into the gym, sit down, and do not put any belongings on the stage. Now let's pass it back to the anchors for the quote.
Thank you, Jordan. And this week's quote of the week is, "A boat doesn't go forward if each one is rowing their own way." And this is a Swahili proverb.
And our would you rather for this week is, would you rather take the train or take the bus? And make sure to go to channel.com/BCSWYR to cast your vote. And now I'm going to pass on for our U.S. sports news.
Thank you, Yash. My name's Elaine, and now it's time for U.S. sports news. Today at 6 p.m., the Buffalo Sabres will play against the Toronto Maple Leafs at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. Yesterday, the Timberwolves played against the Golden State Warriors and blew them 108-83. Julius Randle scored 18 points for the Timberwolves, with other honorable notices, like teammate Bones Hyland dropping 17 points. Stephen Curry also had a good performance with a score of 26 points. Now I'm going to pass it on for our book, music, and movie review.
And I'll now pass on to Hank for our book, music, and movie review.
Thank you, Yash and Arun. I'm Hank, and now it's time for your book review.
Today's book is called A Series of Unfortunate Events, Book 1, The Bad Beginning. This book is about 3 kids whose parents died, so they have to live with an uncle who they soon discover is only after their fortune. They have to escape, so they have to escape. The story follows their adventures of trying to escape from their evil uncle. I would give this book a 9 out of 10 because it keeps you entertained and excited about what will happen next. This is the first book in the series. Now back to you, Yash and Arun.
Thank you, Haken. As a kid, I personally love this book, and I'll now pass on for Chicago news and politics.
I'm Ra, and I'll be doing our Chicago news and politics. And in our Chicago news and politics for today, Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson is expected to speak at a rally against ICE and other federal immigration enforcement agencies Sunday. The ICE Out of Everywhere rally, which will be held at the intersection of Ida B. Wells Drive and Michigan Avenue, is being hosted by multiple groups a day after 37-year-old Alex Preddy was shot and killed by a Border Patrol officer in Minneapolis. That shooting sparked massive protests around the U.S. and increased calls for the Trump administration to have We apologize for those technical difficulties. That shooting sparked massive protests around the U.S. and increased calls for the Trump administration to halve the increased operations that have led to significant strife in the city. I'll now pass it on to our anchors to close out our broadcast.
Thank you, Mariah. Make sure to be adaptable, be intentional, be a team player, have integrity, show value. Make sure to follow all of our social media and have a great day.